Hey everybody, Doug Rucker here again with DougRuckerSchool.com and DougRuckerStore.com. Trying to sound excited because I am. Hey, continuing that series we've been doing on helping you guys install things yourself. Today I'm talking about the Flow Pro, how we set them up. Hopefully this will help some of you guys that are trying to install them on your own rig. So stay tuned for that coming up next. Okay guys, again we're using the same rig that we've done a couple of others instructional videos on, and today we're talking about the Flow Pro remote system and just kind of giving you an idea of how to install these when you buy these from us. This is on a skid system, and when you buy your Flow Pro system you get the computer board, the box here, and it'll have two wires that are coming off of it, two black wires, and one of those is going to the battery, and then the other one is coming over here to the actuator, and it plugs in right there. Okay. It already comes plugged in that way, right, Armando?
Yes.
Because these are the newer,
They're already permanent.
Yeah, these are the newer versions. So,
They actually
but
have
basically over here, that's what you're getting. Everything comes in a bag like that, and there's your actuator, your wires, and the box.
and the mounting clips.
And then you also get mounting brackets that you can mount it on a wall or somewhere on your trailer or whatever. So the thing that you have to have is you have to have these fittings here, and you can set this up and actually hang this off of the outlet of your pressure washer, or you can get these mounting blocks and mount this to the bottom deck of your trailer. In this instance, Raimundo made a little piece of metal that you can get this type of metal locally anywhere. We don't sell this metal piece, but he just attached it here and underneath, you know, the bar here for the skid. But this is your bypass loop. So the mounting blocks, and we have on our website the Flow Pro bypass kit, which you would get these two fittings here. These are the T's, and you get your injector, your hose, and all your fittings so that you can mount them inside these mounting blocks if you buy the mounting blocks. If you don't, then you can just use quick connects, and I'll throw up a picture from an old truck of mine where I just used to always connect it directly to my machine and then plug it in to the wire. And I think I have another video on that we'll throw up as well. So that's basically how you do the Flow Pro. So this is the water line. This is a whip hose coming from the outlet of the pressure washer, and then it's going to the inlet side of the Flow Pro, and then you have the bypass loop, and you got your injector there, and then you have a hose that's going from there up to the hose reel. Okay. Hey, just want to remind y'all, April 8th and 9th is our next hands-on training right here in Houston, Texas. And then we have one, I believe it's May 13th and 14th, and then June 10th and 11th. Those are our next three coming up for the hands-on training right here in Houston. And then also don't forget June 20th through the 22nd. It's a Thursday, a Friday, and a Saturday. We're going to start off Thursday with hands-on training where I'll be teaching you how to do roof cleaning, house washing, property protection, concrete cleaning. All of that will be at a local church or a local building there doing that. And then the next day, which is Friday, Jeffrey Blackman will be doing hands-on parking lot striping training. You'll actually be able to use the machines, and you'll actually be able to put some lines down onto the felt paper that we use, not the actual concrete. but you'll get plenty of practice and plenty of coaching on how to lay those lines down nice and straight and even. And then Saturday is the Difference Makers Business Conference, where we go over all kinds of things business related to your business. So go to pressurewashingschool.com/events. That event in June is in Atlanta, and you don't want to miss that. So if you're anywhere near the Atlanta area, you want to get there. So if you have any questions about any of our events, just go to the website, pressurewashingschool.com, hit that contact form, and shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to help you. So yeah, on to the rest of the video. So just remember, guys, you got to have 2 whip lines when you're hooking this up to your machine, and then the quick connect fittings that you're going to need. We have 90s on here because we need to make the curves, but usually on a trailer and a lot of trucks, you don't have to have the 90s. But so you need 2 whip lines, one that's coming from the pressure washer, and then the one that's going to your hose reel. So when you order these, if you need the whip lines, you need to know how many feet from the pressure washer you're going to mount your FlowPro bypass system, the bypass loop, and then how many feet from the loop over to the hose reel. Okay, so sometimes we've had rigs where it's 2 feet and then 2 feet. Sometimes it's 2 feet and 4 feet or whatever. So you got to measure that and know how many feet you need. Okay, so Raimundo is going to explain to you how the little 3-way poly 3-way valve, and we've got it inside one of our mounting boxes, how that works. Go ahead, Raimundo.
Okay, we mount this 3-way valve, and I got to plumb one hose to the soap, that's the bleach tank, and another one to the water. And then we got the outlet going inside to the downstream injector. So once everything's plumbed in and we're ready to downstream, we turn this one before start working. We just point it to the soap line. At the end of the day, once you're done with the job, you want to flush the injector. You just come back, turn to water, hit mix, and instead of pulling bleach, you're going to start pulling water, and that way it's going to be rinsing the injector. And then just rinse it for like a couple of minutes, just run a couple of gallons through it. Should be good. And then just turn it to the middle, and that's going to be off. That way there's no water or bleach coming out, pushing through the injector.
Okay, so again, you've got a hose here, and we've got it marked. This hose is going to the water tank. That one's going to the soap tank, and then this is the out that's going to the injector. So it's kind of going back behind the injector you see there. So, and then like he said, you put it on soap, hit your mix button. It's going to draw your bleach mix. And then when you hit the rinse button, it's just going to draw water. You don't have to do anything there for rinsing. It's only when you want to rinse the injector out after the job that you turn that little 3-way switch right there over to water. Hit the mix button, and you'll see a little soap blob come out and then clear water. And that means it's pushed all of the excess bleach mix inside that little loop, and just continue rinsing it out for about 2 minutes is usually what I do, 1 to 2 minutes. So depends on how patient I am that day. Okay guys, it occurred to me while I was out working on a job that I don't think as a matter of fact I know I don't, because I went back and looked at the video, but I know I did not show you the plumbing to the tank for the FlowPro. So, you know, you have this hose coming down off of the 3-way valve going into our downstream injector. And then you've got 2 hoses. One is going to go to the bleach tank. The other is going to go to the water tank. I think on the last truck I showed, the tanks were opposite. But this one, I have the bleach tank up front. So it's right there, and the water tank is in the back. So this tank, or this hose, is going to the bleach. This hose is going to the water, okay? So in the tanks, what we do is we have uniseals for the bleach, uniseals for the water. And so this is a 1/2-inch uniseal, and what we do is we put a little piece of 1/2-inch clear braid through it, and then the 1/4-inch hose slides perfectly through this 1/2-inch hose, no leaks, nothing. It seals real nicely, and so that's how we get the 1/4-inch hose into the tank. You could use bulkheads, of course, if you wanted to, but as you can see, I don't use bulkheads anywhere except for the bottom and for the water fill right there, okay? This just assures me that if I ever have an air leak, I know it's not at the bulkheads at the tanks. But anyway, that's how we do the plumbing. So you got the 1/4-inch hose that's off the 3-way that's going to the bleach tank, the other one to the water tank, and then we sleeve that through a little piece of 1/2-inch hose. So you can order a plumbing kit uniseal 1/2-inch off of our website. And if you don't have 1/2-inch hose laying around, just put it in the notes and we'll just cut you off a little piece, a 1/2-inch hose, so that you can plumb it like this if you want to. Okay, so that's the plumbing from the 3-way. Hey guys, hope y'all have enjoyed this video and it's helped you, not necessarily enjoy it. I mean, how enjoyable can these videos be, right? But hopefully they have helped you. If you don't have a Flow Pro, man, it just changed our business expeditiously, okay? It's an awesome thing to have. If you've got a battery-powered pressure washer, then you can hook this thing up very easily, and when you're downstreaming, you don't have to be running back and forth to the truck to change from applying your bleach mix to rinse. So we've got one. I've had one for a couple of years. Well, ever since Judd came out with them, just the best thing. I don't think I could do a job without it. I mean, if it happened to fail on a job, I'd probably just pack it in and wait till I got it fixed. But anyway, hope this has been helpful for you guys. If you have any questions on it, just let us know. And then don't forget pressurewashingschool.com/events, where you can see where all of our training opportunities are coming up. Thank y'all so much and have a very, very blessed day. Expeditiously, okay? Expeditiously, okay? Expeditiously, okay? Expeditiously, 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 okay?